Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everyone. Hare Krishna. So 4:12:15, right, today? Sloka number?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Pranam
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
4:12:15. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Devaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Devaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Devaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Ainam Namaskritya.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye.
Ashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavatir Uttama Sloke
Bhagavate
Loke
Bhavati Naishtiki.
Bhakti Bhavati.
Srimad Bhagavatam 4th canto 12th chapter verse number 15. Manyamana idam vishvam
Manyamana idam
ma
Vishwam.
maya rajitam atmani
Maya
avidya rajita swapna
Avidya Rachita Swapna.
gandharva nagaropamam manyamana idam vishvam
Manyamana idam Vishwam.
maya rajitam atmani
Maya
avidya rajita swapna
Avidya Rachita Swapna.
gandharva nagaropamam manyamana idam vishvam
Manyamana idam Vishwam.
maya rajitam atmani
Maya Rachitamatmani.
avidya rajita swapna
Avidya Rachita Swapna.
gandharva nagaropamam
Gandharva
manyamana idam vishvam maya rajitam atmani avidya rajita swapna gandharva nagaropamam manyamana idam vishvam maya rajitam atmani avidya rajita swapna gandharva nagaropamam manyamana idam vishvam maya rajitam atmani avidya rajita swapna gandharva nagaropamam. Hare Krishna. Anyone likes to chant?
Hare Krishna.
Supriti Bhatt.
मन्यमाना इदं विश्वं माया रचितमात्मनि अविद्या रचितं स्वप्न गंधर्व नगरोपमं. हरे कृष्ण माता. थैंक यू माता.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी तुम्हें प्रणाम। मन्यमाना इदं विश्वं माया रचित आत्मनि अविद्या रचिता स्वप्ना गंधर्वा नगरोपमम्। हरे कृष्ण माता जी तुम्हें प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। मन्यमाना इदं विश्वं माया रचितमात्मनि अविद्या रचिता स्वप्ना गंधर्वा नगरोपमम्। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। मन्यमाना इदं विश्वं माया रचितम् आत्मनि अविद्या रचित स्वप्ना गंधर्वा नगरोपमम्। हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। मन्यमाना इदं विश्वं माया रचितम् आत्मनि अविद्या रचित स्वप्ना गंधर्व नगरोपमम्। हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। सादर प्रणाम। मन्यमाना इदं विश्वं माया रचितमात्मनि अविद्या रचित स्वप्न गंधर्व नगरोपमम्। हरे
Hare Krishna. We see the synonyms. Manyamana, realizing. Idam, this. Vishwam, universe. Maya, by the external energy. Rajitam, manufactured. Atmani, unto the living entity. Avidya, by illusion. Rajita, manufactured. Swapna, a dream. Gandharva Nagara, phantasmagoria. Upamam, like. Translation. Srila Dhruva Maharaj realized that this cosmic manifestation bewilders living entities like a dream or phantasmagoria because it is a creation of the illusionary external energy of the Lord. Srila Dhruva Maharaj realized that this cosmic manifestation bewilders living entities like a dream or phantasmagoria because it is a creation of the illusionary external energy of the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna Supriti Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada की जय। In the deep forest, it sometimes appears that there are big palaces and nice cities. That is technically called Gandharva Nagara. Similarly, in dreams also, we create many false things out of imagination. A self-realized person or a devotee knows very well that this material cosmic manifestation is a temporary illusory representation appearing to be truth. It is like a phantasmagoria. But behind the shadow creation, there is reality, the spiritual world. A devotee is interested in the spiritual world, not its shadow. Since he has realization of the supreme truth, a devotee is not interested in this temporary shadow of truth. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Param Drishva Nivartate. Hare Krishna.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निधि नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मन्यमाना इदं विश्वं माया रचितमात्मनि अविद्यारचिता स्वप्ना गंधर्वानगरोपमम्। Srila Dhruva Maharaj realized that this cosmic manifestation bewilders living entities like a dream or phantasmagoria because it's a creation of the illusionary external energy of the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna. So here it is said that Prabhupada says a devotee is not interested in material world, he is interested in spiritual world, and he gets the higher taste. Param drishtva nivartande. Param drishtva nivartande means he got a higher taste. Okay, so what is that higher taste we all have got by Srila Prabhupada's mercy?
Chanting and hearing.
Chanting, doing devotional service.
To be in Krishna consciousness.
Krishna Prema Mataji.
In devotional service, what is that
Devotee
Harinam,
existence.
Mataji, Harinam.
Harinam? Nama Prabhu. Harinam is the higher taste. But we are not getting that taste. Durdaiva Midrisha Mihajani Nanuraga. We are not getting that taste to chant. But there are devotees who can, like last time Nirjala Ekadashi, they took Nirjala and they chanted 128 rounds. My friends, that's 64 double 64, 128. So it's very difficult. They have to sit, I think 13 hours japa. From early morning, 3 o'clock they started, and Nirjala Ekadashi, and they sat. So how is that possible? When we finish 16 rounds, we are done. We don't feel like doing extra. Prabhupada says, Ekadashi, you have to do extra. So sometimes we do 25, great difficulty. But after 16, we are like done. We don't feel like doing extra. Some of them, they do. But others, we don't feel like, oh, 16, done, over for today. Then tomorrow. So why? Because you're not getting that taste. If you're doing more than 16, then you got the taste. And Senior Vaishnava says, actual chanting starts after 16 rounds. Because first 8 rounds, your mind has to stabilize. Your mind will be here, there, here, there. It won't be attentive chanting. And then after 8 rounds, slowly the mind start settling down. And then after 16 round, it's that the actual chanting starts. But we stop there because Prabhupada said 16 rounds. We take it like that. But Prabhupada said minimum 16 rounds. Minimum hata diya. We don't want that minimum. Minimum 16 rounds. I am talking about myself also. So, but then here it is said in Bhagavad Gita, it says Param Drishtva Nivartandi, the higher taste, right? The second chapter, 59th sloka. It is said, Vishya Vinivartande Niraharasya Dehina Rasavarjam Raso Apisya Param Drishtva Nivartande. Param Drishtva Nivartade means the higher taste, experiencing that higher taste. And how is that possible? Experiencing a higher taste. By ceasing sense engagement, by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness. So that higher taste, how will we get that? Now, last week, one devotee made rabdi. There was rabdi and also there was some other sweet, rasgulla something. Rabdi's sweetness was so high that after having rabdi, we didn't feel the taste of rasgulla, because rasgulla taste was little less. Or you take gulab jamun, then you take some other sweet, you won't get that sweet, laddu or anything else, because the taste of gulab jamun is staying high. So similarly it is said, if we chant Shuddhanam, Niraparada Namalayo Paya Premadan. Niraparada, if we chant without offense, then we get that Premadan, we get that higher taste. How Haridas Thakur, he is Namacharya, but we won't get that taste. But when seeing somebody else getting that taste, we'll feel. Because when it is said that when we are in danger, we don't have anything. Like last year there was flood in Kerala. So much flood that helicopter used to come and take people and go. And they used to stay in schools, colleges, everything went away. So you can't carry your books and go in helicopter. But you can aram se take your japamala and go. So one devotee was saying, even if flood comes, no problem. I have my mala. I'll do my mala. So how is that possible to get that taste? How do we get that taste in chanting the holy name? So that higher taste we need. So how will you get that taste to chant? How can we get the
Daily
taste?
practice and concentration.
What? Attentive chanting?
By daily practicing and
Practicing, okay, daily sadhana, we can get the taste.
and full concentration, focusing on the lotus feet of Krishna.
Focusing. Actually, focusing on lotus feet, it's difficult. Better focus on the mantra, Hare, Nama and Krishna. Rama and Krishna, that's better.
Yeah, both,
By-
both.
By listening more and more Leela, more Sravanam regarding Bhagavatam
More
and Bhagavad.
Shravanam, yes, by hearing.
Yes.
Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Sadhya ka banai, Shravanade Shuddha Chitta Karay Yodai. So you won't get Krishna Bhakti by just like that. You have to hear, okay? And one Mataji says here, what was that? Shri Radha Govind ki jai, Gaur Nitai ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So Premalata Mataji says, yes, Bhakton ka Sang, yes, by association of devotees, Sadhu Sangha, Sureshwar Prabhu says, yes, Krishna Bhakti Janma Mula Hoya Sadhu Sangha. So Krishna Bhakti will come in Sadhu Sangha only. Unless you do Sadhu Sangha, yes, service, Ratnangi Mataji says service. Yes, so Kali Kale, Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Yes, Krishna has come in his holy name. So it is said, Bahujan Makareyadi Shravana Kirtana, Tabotana Paya Krishna Pade Premadana, Bahujanma Kareyadi Shravana Kirtana. So many Janma, you do Shravana and Kirtana, Tabuta Na Paya. You won't get Na Paya. Krishna Pade Premadan. You won't get Premadan. Why? So many Janmas you did Shravana and Kirtana, but you won't get Premadan. Why is that you're not getting Premadana? Bahu Janme Kareyadi Shravana Kirtana Tabuta Na Paya. You won't get. Why? If you do Shravan Kirtan for so many Janma, you should get Krishna Prem, no?
It's not
Yeah, we
pure.
are contaminated. We are
We need to
contaminated
get the
souls.
mercy of the master, spiritual master.
Mercy. You have mercy. You have the mercy.
Mataji, our minds are contaminated
Not
because of
No,
pure.
the mind became purified. Then
Hare Krishna Mataji, association.
association, you are always in the association of devotees. Every day you are chanting in association only. So many Janmas.
Don't want it.
Offenseless chanting.
Offenseless chanting, very good. Offenseless it should be. Like Niraparadhanam. Because we are chanting with offense, we don't get prema then. Any other reason? One more reason is there. What's the easy way to get prema then?
Bhakti Seva
Yuga?
Mataji.
Bhakti of Vaishnava.
Surrender, Mataji.
In Kali Yuga, whom should we worship?
Chaitanya
Krishna
Mahaprabhu.
only.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he is Krishna Prema Pradayine. So here in the translation, Prabhupada says, if we chant with 10 offenses, the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, despite you chanting for many births, you will not get love of Godhead. One is offensive chanting. Nama Aparad, if we do, then we won't get Krishna Prema. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says, it's not possible to attain devotional service unless one accepts Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So you are worshipping Krishna, that's okay. But you should have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's picture in your altar or Panchatattva. Panchatattva you have to have. At least Mahaprabhu should be there. In temple we have Gauranitais. We have to worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he is the Kali Yuga avatar and he can give you Krishna Prem. Krishna cannot give us Krishna Prem. And the standard of worshiping Radha Krishna is so high. Now our temple is opening so much. We are all scared because no offense should happen. But even if we do offense to Krishna, some seva aparadh happened because we are all conditioned soul. We are just learning. We are not pure devotees. We are just started devotional service. So even if offense happened, we can chant the holy name. The holy name will take care of the aparadh. Haristane aparadhe tare harina. If you do some offense to Hari, Krishna, then holy name will take care. But if you worship, for Gaurnitais, no offense. You don't put boga, you don't decorate them, you don't bathe them, you don't do alankara to them, nothing. Just chant Hare Krishna in front of them. They are pleased. So Gaurnita is very, very merciful. Very merciful. It says, Anarpita charim chirat karunaya vartinakkalo sada hridaya gandhare spuraduva sachinandana. So karunaya avartinakkalo. Karunaya avarti. The mercy has come in form of Mahaprabhu. He is mercy personified. Full kripa. You do any offense, he will not mind because he is the most merciful. And Sada Hridaya Kandire Spuratuva Sachinandana. In my heart, I always want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be there. So Prabhupada says we have to chant Panchatattva mantra daily, and every one of you should have at least the picture of Gaurnitais Panchatattva in your altar. They will definitely give that mercy. So chanting the holy name has to be done, and that's the higher taste. That's how you get the higher taste. And Bhagavatam, the last sloka of Bhagavatam, 18,000th sloka, that is 12th chapter, 12th canto, 13th chapter, 23rd sloka says, Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashana Pranama Dukkha Shamanastam Namamin Harim Param. Nama Sankirtanam is Sarva Papa Pranashana. Eka Krishna Nama Kare Sarva Papa Kshaya. Ek Naam. One name. So somebody asked, maybe Ajamila जैसे बनाएगा. क्यों अजामिला बड़ा मस्त भी किया और भगवत धाम भी चला गया. फिर one Vaishnava said, you can't be Ajamila. Everybody can't be Ajamila. Because Ajamila was a devotee in childhood and he chanted Narayana not with Nama Aparad. He did with Nama Abhas. So that is Ajamila's character. So we can't become Ajamila. And once there was a devotee, he always chanted the holy name. and he had a business. His father was taking care of a business. So when he was chanting, he constantly getting that thought that your business is going to get collapse, do something, do something. As if something, he get that voice from the Paramatma, something. So he went to his father and said, a business based though, you just give off the business. बहुत loss होने वाला है, you will get loss. So father said nothing like that. Don't, no. But after few months, the father sold the business, and not because of the son, but some reason he gave it off. Then after some time, the whole economy collapsed, and there was some 10 crore loss for his friends. But this person, he escaped. So he went to his son and said, or naam jap karo, or karo, do. And the whole family started chanting. It's not that Krishna gives only spiritual blessings. He gives you material blessings so that you can relax and chant the holy name. So when Krishna gives you material blessings, you have to use for Krishna service. So the holy name is very powerful, that just by chanting the holy name, we can overcome all the papa, sarva papa pranashana. Why we are taking rebirth again and again? Because of papa, right? So nama sankirtana may say, if we do kalikale nama rupe Krishna avatar. So somebody asked Prabhupada, is Krishna in the holy name? Is Krishna in the holy name?
Yes, Mata.
Yes.
But Prabhupada said no. Somebody asked Prabhupada, is Krishna in the holy name? Prabhupada said no. Then what would have Prabhupada replied? Prabhupada said, Krishna is not in the holy name, Krishna is the holy name. Krishna is not in the holy name, Krishna is the holy name. Because abhinnatam nama namina, there is a sloka. Nama chintamani Krishna chaitanya rasa vigraha purna shuddha nitya mukto abhinnatam nama namina. Abhinnatam, nama namina. Between Krishna and his holy name, there is no bhinna, there is no difference. Nama chintamani Krishna. Chintamani is touchstone. Anything you get from that touchstone, it's touchstone. Krishna's holy name is touchstone. Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, Purna, it's full, complete, Purna, Shuddha, it's so pure. Now, कई माता जी पूछ रहे हैं, periods के time पे chanting कर सकते हैं? हाँ, ज़्यादा करना है. You have to do more, because so much emotional imbalance of hormones आता है. Mood will go up and down, you will cry, you will be so senti that time, because of hormones, estrogen, progesterone hormones. So Mataji, what they have to do? They too should take rest, they should not do any service and chant. Don't do anything, just chant. So you have to. And if somebody died in the family or relative, you have to stand more. There is Shuddha, it is. Nama is Shuddha. You can even chant in the bathroom. Don't take your Japamala, but you can chant. Nitya Mukto, it's completely liberated. Abhinnatam Nama Namina. Abhinnatam. There is no difference between the holy name and the person who has the name. Okay? The holy name is transcendental blissful. It bestows all benediction, for it's Krishna himself. See, the holy name is Krishna himself. Krishna is not in the holy name, Krishna is the holy name. So isliye, and here it is said, it's not contaminated by material qualities. Just because you have your monthly problem, it won't contaminate the holy name. But you do any service, the seva aparadh hota hai. If you do cook for the Lord, then seva aparadh, because that's not allowed. But no, holy name is so pure, it cannot be contaminated. And Krishna is always liberated, because the name Krishna and Krishna is identical. It's the same. Abhinnatam nama namina. So that's why Prabhupada says Krishna is the holy name. So some people say Shabari did one mistake. Kyunki she had the fruit, वो खाया था उसके बाद दिया ना Lord Ram को. So some people say that's not correct. That what she did. Shabri jo kiya, it's not right, because even though she's old, we can't give our uchishta to God. We won't taste, no? When we cook for boga, will you taste the salt? No. You won't taste. It was difficult in the beginning because we are not used to it, no? Initially we used to taste. But when we cook for the Lord, we should not taste. We should not even take the smell. But sometimes the smell will come. You have to offer to the Lord. But then smell, you should not even take the smell, it is said, because it's for the Lord. But Shabari, she bit the fruit and the uchishta she gave. And Lakshman was like, why is she giving like this? But Lord Ram didn't take it as an offense. Lord Ram didn't take it as an offense. Not only because she's a pure devotee, there is one more reason why Lord Ram didn't take it as an offense of Shabari. Why? Does anyone know?
Because of a pure love, Mataji.
No. Even if it's pure love, whatever it is, she has given that bitten fruit. The Lord didn't take it as an offense, not only because of pure love.
Because she wanted to know that whether it is sweet. She wanted to give the best fruit to the Lord.
Fruit she
She
doesn't
wanted to
want
give
to
the
give.
best fruit. She wanted to see, because she was little blind, she could not see whether it's ripe or not. So she wanted to say whether it's sweet. No, that's not the real reason. Because it said Shabari always chant Ram, 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 Ram. So Lord Ram was in her tongue already. So when she took the bite, Lord Ram already had it. So that's what I heard from Senior Vaishnavi. She said that Shabari didn't do any offense. Why? Because she was always continuously chanting Ram, 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 Ram. So when he's chanting Ram, what happened? Lord Ram is in her tongue. So when she's having fruit, Lord Ram already had it. That's what it is said. So this is the power of the holy name. So the holy name can bind Krishna, and also there is a beautiful bhajan, look, Kevalashtaka. In Kevalashtaka also it is said, Abrahmaloga paryantam sarvam mayamayam jagat satyam satyam punah satyam harer namaiva kevalam madhuram madhurepyopi mangalepyopi mangalam पावनं पावनेभ्योऽपि हरेर् नामैव केवलम्. So what is it saying? Abrahma loka paryantam sarvam mayamayam jagat. I think this is written by Neelakanta Goswami. It says Abrahma stamba paryantam sarvam mayamayam jagat. Everything is maya. From Brahma to the smallest ant, anything in this material world is maya. But X one is Satya. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Harer Namaiva Kevalam. So when we take the dead body, they say, no, Ram Nam Satya hai. So that is Satyam, that's the only truth. That will not get destroyed. Whatever happens, next 10,000 years, everything is going to go smoothly because Prabhupada's books are there. But Kali Yuga is going to get degraded. You read 12th canto Srimad Bhagavatam, you feel you're lucky to be born now. Because it's going to be very bad that people won't have food to eat. They will have to kill their children to eat. So bad the Kali Yuga is going to be. But only Harinam will stay. Satyam Satyam Punastatyam Harer Namaiva Kevalam. The entire universe, from the exalted Brahma down to a lowly clump of grass, it's a product of illusionary energy of the Lord. Sarva Maya. But the only thing that is the reality, again I say reality, is the holy name of Hari. So the holy name of Hari is alone. And Madhuram Madhure Bepyu. So more sweeter than all sweet things. Any sweet things you try to taste in this material world, it's not going to stay. But more sweet is Harinam. And Madhuram Madhure Bepyu, Pavanebhyo Bi Pavana. Most auspicious than any other auspicious thing. Greatest purifier of all purifying things. Okay, that is holy name. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. And also Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Griha take vanatake bol hari bol. No? Bolo hari bol. So in that bhajan also, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Griha take vanatake bol hari bol. You are in the forest or in the house. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, you have to chant the holy name. Griha tako vane tako bol hari bol. Krishnere samsara taki bol hari bol. Wherever you are, we just have to chant. Why? Janame janame sukhe. Bole Harinam. So you have to chant the holy name. So Grihatake Vanetake, you have to chant the holy name, nothing else. So chant the holy name wherever you are. Chant the name of Hari. Whether you live at home or in the forest, chant the name of Hari. Remaining in this material world for Krishna's purpose, chant the name of Hari. So chanting the holy name is the only purpose. That's what will give us the higher taste. So Prabhupada writes in the purport where Dhruva Maharaj is realizing that all this material world is the creation of illusionary energy of the Lord, external energy. But the only truth is the spiritual world. So devotee is interested only in the spiritual world, not its shadow. And devotee has realized the supreme truth. And devotee is not interested in temporary shadow of the truth. He is interested only in the higher taste. So when somebody gets the higher taste, then we don't feel like coming back. That's why we say, oh, ISKCON mat join karo. Don't join ISKCON. Yat gatva ninavartante taddhamam param. Once you go, you can't come out. That's why all, even my parents just said the same thing. Why are you going behind ISKCON, ISKCON? No, they'll brainwash people. So as Prabhupada said, no, we are washing the brain. So initially they'll oppose. But slowly what happens? They will also become devotees. Because now my mother cannot, I can't eat what she cooks because she has to chant her rounds, she has to offer bhoga. So when I was in the house, she offered. Then I was coming to temple. Then she said, Abhi मैं offer नहीं करेगा क्योंकि I am not there at home, so why to offer? Like Krishna को भूख लगेगा ना, he will be hungry and he is taking every day from you. Then next day she felt that guilt. अरे मैं क्या कर रहा, what am I doing? इतना दिन ऑफर किया, अभी कैसा ऑफर नहीं करेगा? So she started continuing to offer. So this is how Krishna will pull you inside. Then slowly started chanting. And last Nirjala Ekadashi, my mother took Ekadashi for the first time. I was so happy. Then she's like, I had fruits, I had sabudana. Bhoog nahi laga. I'm okay. Then she took. But because I told one thing to her. I told, if you take this Ekadashi, you'll get the benefit of all the 24 Ekadashi of this year. Pura 24 Ekadashis you'll get. Then she started thinking, then I will also take, she told. Then after the Ekadashi, next day morning Dwadashi, she broke the fast and she told me, Agla Ekadashi kab aa raha hai? When is next Ekadashi? Please inform me. I'm like, July 2nd. July 1st ko mujhe yaad dilana. I'll pluck Tulsi and I'll take Ekadashi. So I was feeling how Krishna, I never thought she'll become a devotee, but Krishna slowly pulls. So that's just the holy name. The holy name will take care of everything. But we don't have faith in that holy name. That's the problem. And we don't do attentive chanting. It is said all the 10 offenses of the holy name, the real source of 10 offense is inattentive chanting. If we do attentive chanting, everything else is taken care. So the best method of attentive chanting is sit in a very nice place in Brahma Muhurta, take a bath, sit in one place, close your eyes and try to hear the Harinam. And you can have Prabhupada's japa or Guru Maharaj's japa on the background. And then in the association of devotees, that will really help. You can come online also and chant. This chanting is only what is going to help. Otherwise, and even the end, when we become bedridden. So there was a person, like Ajamila he was, but very sinful. And when he was about to die, he was in the dying bed. And he said, what should I do? So one devotee said, please chant the holy name. If you chant, that's good for you. And he didn't have faith, but he said, okay, get me mala, I'll start chanting. So the devotee went to get the mala. By the time he came back, he passed away. He left the body. Now what to do? Yamadutas came to take him because he was very sinful. But when the Yamadutas was about to take him, Vishnudutas came there. Vishnu was like, don't take him. Like, he's so sinful and he didn't do any devotional service. Why you're not allowing us to take? Then the Vishnudutas said, he had a desire to chant the holy name. So he should be given a chance. He should become a devotee next life. Born in a devotee family so that that desire can be fulfilled. Whatever desire we have, yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajat ande kalevaram tam tame vaidika undeya sada tadbhava bhavit. He just had a desire, okay, chalo, let me chant. He didn't have any faith in the holy name. But the Vishnudutas came and he got a rebirth. Okay, how Hema Mother is asking, how do you know Vishnudutas came? Because he had a reincarnation. He remembered his past life. And he said, I was so sinful in previous life, but when I was about to die, I had the desire to chant the holy name, but I could not chant. And just to fulfill the desire, Vishnudutas gave me a next life. So this is what holy name. If we have a desire, this is what you get. So if we chant, what are we going to get? So chant more and we should get that higher taste. And once we get that higher taste, no more coming down. Stay high forever. How did Prabhupada's disciples leave drugs and everything? Because of this higher taste. Otherwise, it's not easy to leave drugs and all. Somebody who's a drug addict, you go to any de-addiction center. It's not easy. It's so many years they have to struggle. But you give them Krishna consciousness, they started chanting Harinam. And I think the most fortunate is they could have association of Prabhupada. If we gave them Harinam, they wouldn't have become devotees. But it's because of Prabhupada's mercy. So we are so fortunate. As yesterday I was hearing Guru Maharaj says, do you want Prabhupada in your house? Then you have his books. So any book you take, at the end Prabhupada says, chant Hare Krishna, and be happy. So that is really good. and chanting has to be done. Increase chanting, especially during Ekadashi. So you see, next Ekadashi, how your chanting is. We have to analyze ourselves, how our chanting is and how we are able to concentrate on our chanting. Mind will drag us so many places, but bring back the mind. Bring back the mind and try to hear the holy name. And every name should be clearly spelled. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining. Anything to add, Supriti Mataji, about the Harinam?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Like in the beginning, we don't feel the taste of chanting, but as we go on, like we get pulled towards the chanting. The main thing when I'm mentally disturbed or something like that, if I start chanting, like it calms me down and it makes me to more, it improves my faith and I want to chant more and more, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes. So chanting has to be done. Yes, Gunashri Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yeah, anyone likes to add, you can add.
Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, like chanting, like the mantra has become a part of life. So even when we are in front of karmis and all, when we have to be in front of karmis and all, automatically in the mind, like we know we don't have to be part of this, but we have to deal with them. So automatically in the mind, the chanting will happen out there. Yeah, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Vipin Vilas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Actually chanting, we have to give the first priority. So instead of, before actually, I used to listen Bhagavatam classes in morning time. So because of that, my chanting was keep dragging. So nowadays, I have given the top priority. So I want to, before at least Bhagavatam class, I have to complete my 16 rounds. So I think this is working now. So it's very good, Mataji. So chanting is a must. Hare Krishna. And Mataji, one more thing. Actually, can we, because today this Kaivalya Ashtakam, originally it was sung by Sankaracharya. So we can chant this one, not chant, we can recite Kaivalya Ashtakam and some other songs, which is originally sung by Sankaracharya. Just that is my question.
Oh, yeah, no problem, because it's glorifying the holy name and Shankaracharya is Lord Shiva, no? Vaishnava Nameta Shambhu.
Yeah. Yes.
We have Vaishnav bhajans. We have bhajans from Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Now, no, when we have to wait for a long queue, there is no problem. We always take the bead bag and how much we have to wait, even 3 hours, there is no problem with us. No, this is one thing, greatest thing. Like we have a lot of patience waiting. So in chant.
So especially in Kerala, there's a Guruvayur temple, very busy temple, and you have to minimum stay in for 2-3 hours in the queue. Otherwise, you can't enter the temple, like Tirupati only. And I can see so many devotees, many ISKCON devotees go there. So there is an ISKCON Guruvayur also there. So there you can see 2 hours, 16 rounds, and they enter the temple. Before, standing in a queue is a big headache, but then this is fine. Yes, Mataji said, yes, we have that commitment from our Guru, that commitment and the vow we take when we take initiation. Yes, Subharav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, whenever I chant the 16 rounds, I keep remembering this sloka, Shetruchedeka mantram, Sakala Munu Upanishad Vakya Sampujya mantram, Samsarottara mantram, Samupasita Sangha Nirvana mantram.
Jihve Sri Krishna mantram, Japa Japa
Sapatam, Janma Safalya mantram.
This was also written by Kulashekara Alvar in his Mugunda Mala Stotra. Jihve Sri Krishna mantram, Japa Japa Satatam, Janma Safalya mantram. Jihve, oh tongue, chant Sri Krishna mantra, Japa Japa Satatam, always Janma Safalya. You get you can get liberation. Yes, Gunashri Mataji.
Yeah, Mataji, I was also remembered. Recently, I had to compulsory attend one function in an auditorium, which was not at all anything which I wanted to be part of, but I had to compulsory be there. And I was chanting the whole time.
Very nice.
Sometimes you can't avoid, you have to be there, but then it's like chanting goes in the background because there.
So when we practice, then finally when we are really needed that holy name, the holy name will come and help us. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhascha kripasindhubheva cha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo Anantkodi Vaishnavi ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna everyone. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow please join. It's Namnishra Prabhu's birthday. Please come for Mangalarti, chant extra rounds for Prabhu. Please chant so that we have good health and our temple construction also gets complete. Please chant for us and do special prayers for Prabhu tomorrow. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.